third graders, Mrs. Avey here. We are on day 2 of the math lesson. We are going to start again with our work before we get into our lesson. So what I want you to do is grab a scratch sheet of paper, your back of your journals, whatever you have, and go ahead and solve these problems here. Pause the video, and when you're ready to go, you can unpause this and we will get ready for our lesson. Now that you have finished the math work, we are going to get into our lesson. So there is a geoboard that you need to access online. I'm going to show you where to go for it. To get to this link, you went to this page in your Google Doc. You need to get back to this page. Chances are that it is a tab up here. You would click that. And then you will see that number 2 says use this link to create shapes on a geoboard. You're going to click that link and it will open up a geoboard for you. So I clicked the link, click what came down, and here is our geoboard that we're going to be using today. So once you have this opened, I want you to go ahead and click on the rubber bands, bring them up, you can stretch them around, you can make any kind of designs that you want. I want you to just go ahead and play around with it for a little bit. And then when you're ready to learn, unpause the video and we'll get started with our lesson. All right, third graders, so now that you have had a chance to play around with the geoboard a little bit, I need you to clear your whole board. So you're going to do that by coming over to this little wheel here, and you will click that and it'll say start over, question mark. Do you want to clear all your work? Yes, you do want to clear all your work. So we're going to start with talking about angles today, and we're going to be creating our angles on our geoboard. The first angle that I want us to do is a right angle. And how to do this on a geoboard is you're going to pick whatever color rubber band you want, and you'll have it so it attaches to 2 sides. Then you're going to pick another one and attach it, but this time you need it to turn so that it makes that angle. So you'll have to grab from the bottom, click, and drag it up to the next peg that you want it to go on. So this is your right angle. So I want you to pause the video right now and make this angle on your own Chromebook. Okay, now that you've paused the video for your right angle, I want you to go ahead and try to make an acute angle on your own. Remember, an acute angle is such a cute little baby angle, so it's going to be less than 90 degrees. So anything from 1 degree to 89 degrees. Go ahead right now, pause the video, and make your own acute angle. Okay, third graders, now that you have created your acute angle, I hope yours looks similar to mine. My acute angle is this part right here. It is where I had to take 2 lines and put them together. They needed to be at the same point. And this right here is where my acute angle is. So we've done a right angle, we've done an acute angle, and that only leaves our big obtuse angle. This is our big guy. Okay, so right now you're going to need to clear your board. And I want you to make your big obtuse angle. Pause the video and go ahead and do that on your own Chromebook. All right, third graders, so you did your obtuse angle. This is what mine looks like here. This part right here is where my angle is, where my 2 lines come together at a vertex, a vertice right here. And so that is my obtuse angle. Now what I'm going to have us do is we're going to work on making some shapes, but I'm not going to say I need you to make a square. I'm going to use attributes of shapes, and I want you to then figure out what that shape might look like. There are many shapes that may fit the given attributes, so the shape that I put up on the board might not be the same as yours, but when I say what it is, if it describes the shape that is on your geoboard, then it should work for that attribute. So again, I need you to clear your boards. So the first shape that I want you to work on your geoboard is a 3-sided polygon with at least one acute angle. So you need a 3-sided polygon with one acute angle. Pause the video and make that shape on your geoboard. So this is my 3-sided polygon, and it has at least one acute angle. So this one actually has 2 acute angles in it, so it has at least one. So this one has 2 acute. It also has a right angle if you were just interested in that fun fact. The next shape I want you to work on, so clear your board, is a quadrilateral with no parallel sides. Make a shape, a quadrilateral with no parallel sides. Pause your video and come back when you are done making this on your geoboard. Here is my quadrilateral, so it has 4 sides, and there are no sides that are parallel to each other. Remember, parallel means that they, like a train track, they run side by side and they never intersect. So I have no sides that will run next to each other. Okay, your next shape, so once you clear your board, your next shape is a rhombus that is not a square. Now remember our square attributes. That would be our 4 right angles, 4 congruent sides. We want a rhombus that is not a square. You might want to check out your yellow vocabulary packet to help you out with those definitions. So your shape you're making is a rhombus that is not a square. Pause your video and try that out on your geoboard. Here is my rhombus that is not a square. It is not a square because my angles are not right angles. They are not 90 degrees. The wise old Gobler told me that if you are wondering if it has parallel lines or not, you could put pencils on the lines and see if they would cross at all, but you would do it for the ones that are across from each other. And check that out and see if you have parallel lines there. The next shape that I want you to make, so clear your board, is a quadrilateral with exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. So you're going to make a shape that is a quadrilateral with exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. Pause your video and make that on your geoboard. Third graders, I put up 2 examples of this one. So they are both quadrilaterals. They both have 4 sides. And they both have exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. So with the orange trapezoid, we have the bottom and the top are our parallel sides. And with the purple trapezoid, it is the left side and the right side are parallel sides. Okay. Clear your board. We have 1 more left for you to do. And this one is a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides and no right angles. So you're going to make a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides and no right angles. Pause your video, try that out on your geoboard, and play the video when you are ready. So here is the quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides and no right angles. So the top and the bottom are my parallel, and then my sides are parallel. So that's my 2 sets of parallel sides, and I have no right angles in this shape. Okay. So that is all we have for our lesson. Today, you need to work on in your yellow student book, page 197. When you are finished, make sure you take a picture of it and put it into your slide. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but this is what the page looks like. Have a great day, students, and we'll see you for our next Oh, never mind. I forgot we have Mr. Gobler's questions. I forgot about them. I never forget. All right, so he wants you to tell him everything you know about this shape. Mr. Gobler, tell us everything you know about this shape.
It's a polygon.
It has 4 sides, so it's a quadrilateral.
It has 4 angles.
The opposite angles are equal.
It has 2 obtuse angles and 2 acute angles.
It's a parallelogram.
It has no lines of symmetry.
The top and bottom lines are congruent, and the right and left are congruent.
And that's good.
All right, Mr. Ohm received his new scooters this week. There were 14 boxes. Each box contains 6 scooters. How many scooters did he get?
And to do this problem, I might draw a rectangle. And put a 6 on the left side. And I'm going to split the rectangle in half. And put a 10 right there. And a 4 there. This is called area model of multiplication. And I can do 6 groups of 10 are equal to,
Move that a little so it looks like the correct amount.
6 groups of 10 are equal to 60. And 4 groups of 6 are equal to 24. And I would think that he received 84 new scooters.
Mr. Gobler, I love that you added your label on there. Nice job. Great job, third graders. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.